Welcome to a new deep dive. Today, we're getting into something quite interesting.
hmm
It's about how businesses, especially in places like hospitality, retail, how they're finding new ways to make the customer experience better.
And boost revenue at the same time.
Exactly. And they're doing it by using something we maybe don't think about enough,
Yeah.
our sense of smell.
It's fascinating stuff. Scent has this direct pathway to our emotions, our memories.
Yeah, it kind of skips the cue, doesn't it, compared to other
It
senses?
really does. Big brands have known this for a while, but putting it right there strategically where customers actually are, that's where it gets interesting now.
Okay. So for this deep dive, we've got a whole pile of source material,
Hmm.
articles, some company info, research bits.
Right.
And it's all focused on this one UK company called Smell Good Station.
Hmm.
Our mission then is to unpack what they're actually offering, what the benefits might be for businesses, and dig into the science too. Why does scent even matter in this context?
And what really jumps out from this material is how it links that, established science of scent marketing
Right.
with a very kind of modern automated approach.
So let's start with Smell Good Station itself.
Yeah.
What are they about, according to these documents?
Well, their mission seems to be taking luxury fragrances, premium scents, and making them accessible
Accessible where, though?
in places you wouldn't normally expect. Pubs, hotels, restaurants, maybe even certain shops.
Okay, so integrating high-end smells into more everyday spots.
That seems to be the vision presented, yeah. Elevating the space, making these perfumes available right there for people to try or buy.
And the core product, the main thing they offer.
It's this automated vending machine. The descriptions say it's sleek, compact.
Got it. Touchscreen interface.
Yeah, touchscreen for picking from a curated list of luxury perfumes. And they seem to emphasize it's hygienic and easy to use.
Makes sense. The design sounds like it's meant to blend in, not take up much space, but still feel premium.
Exactly, matching
Yeah.
the luxury product inside.
Okay, now the business model. This is where, according to the material, it gets quite clever.
hmm
It's all based on revenue sharing. And the real hook for businesses, the point they hammer home is
Zero upfront cost.
zero. Smell Good Station apparently provides the machine, installs it, maintains it, all on their dime.
Which is, a big deal for businesses in hospitality or retail. They often don't have spare cash for things that aren't their absolute core business.
Right, so you don't buy the hardware.
No, you just partner up, give them the space, and then you share the profits from whatever the machine sells.
And it's not just, here's a machine, good luck. They talk about a turnkey service.
Yeah, that term comes up a lot. It means Smell Good Station handles, well, basically everything.
Like what specifically?
Installation, obviously, but also keeping it stocked with fragrances, any maintenance needed, even customer support if someone has an issue using it.
So for the pub owner or hotel manager,
It's presented as totally hands-off, no need to train your staff, no managing inventory for the machine, no calling repair people.
it's just an autonomous unit sitting there, potentially making money.
That's the pitch. An autonomous unit, zero operational hassle for the partner.
Okay, so given that model, no risk, no effort, why should a business partner with them? What's the upside presented in these sources?
It really comes down to a few key things. First off, enhancing the customer experience.
And this goes back to the science bit.
Exactly. The research they cite highlights how pleasant scents connect straight to the limbic system.
Emotion and memory center in the brain, right?
That's the one. And what's powerful is that it sort of bypasses rational thought. Your brain reacts, forms an emotional link, maybe a memory.
Before you even consciously think, oh, that smells nice.
Precisely. It's a very primal connection.
And the studies mentioned suggest this can actually improve people's mood.
Yeah, some figures in the material suggest quite a significant lift, maybe up to 40%, plus reducing stress, boosting confidence.
Okay, I can see how that would make a difference in, say, a bar or a hotel lobby.
Think about it. A space that just feels better, less stressful, makes you feel good. It's naturally more appealing, more memorable.
And the material links this directly to customers potentially staying longer.
Increased dwell time, and also encouraging repeat visits.
Right. I saw one article mentioning scent marketing studies.
Yeah.
They found real improvements, not just dwell time, but better brand recall, loyalty, customer satisfaction.
Some quite high figures mentioned there, up to 20% increases in some cases.
So adding this scent element isn't just fluff, it's tapping into these subconscious psychological triggers.
To make your place stand out, yeah. That's the idea.
Okay, so enhanced experience is number one. What's next?
The second big point is that passive revenue stream we talked about.
Right, the money side. And again, the emphasis is.
No upfront investment, no hidden fees mentioned, no long-term contract locking you in.
So it's pitched as a genuinely easy way to add another income source.
Effortless is the word they seem to push. The revenue share is transparent, just based on actual sales from the machine.
An autonomous profit center, essentially.
It's the concept.
Yeah.
It works for the business without the business having to work on it.
Okay. And then there's the brand image aspect.
Yeah, this is interesting. Associating your business, whether it's a pub or a boutique hotel, with luxury fragrances.
It implies a certain sophistication, attention to detail.
Exactly. Quality. It elevates the perception of the brand.
And having this kind of modern, high-tech machine there.
That adds another layer, doesn't it? Makes the place feel current, innovative.
Which the material suggests might appeal especially to younger crowds, people who like tech and unique experiences.
Tech-savvy demographics looking for something a bit different. It signals you care about the whole experience, beyond just your core product or service.
And it's not only about the customers, is it? There was a point about employees, too.
Yes, employee well-being. The argument is that a nicer smelling environment is better for everyone.
Makes sense.
The research suggests pleasant workplace aromas can boost staff morale, maybe energy levels, motivation.
And potentially cut down on stress, improve productivity.
That's what the cited research indicates, yeah. A better atmosphere for the people working there all day.
Okay, so that's the case laid out in the material. But is there evidence of this working in the real world?
Well, they mentioned their presence at industry events. The Pub Show 2025 at Excel London is highlighted specifically.
And how was that received?
Apparently generated quite a bit of buzz, a lot of interest from the pub and bar sector there.
And any word from businesses already using the machines?
Yeah.
Early adopters?
Yeah, there are reports mentioned talking about, improved customer satisfaction, seeing that extra revenue come in.
The ancillary revenue, right?
And noticing a positive shift in their brand image. There's actually a quote in here from a London pub owner.
Oh, yeah. What do they say?
Called the machines a real talking point. Something customers notice and comment on, and that it genuinely seems to make people linger longer.
That's quite telling, isn't it? That linger longer bit. It connects directly back to the customer experience claims.
It does. It suggests it's not just background noise, it's an active part of the experience. And the sources also mention their social media presence growing.
Hashtag smell good station.
Yeah, on YouTube, TikTok. Suggests they are hitting that younger audience, the ones who like interactive, shareable stuff.
Interesting. One last small point from the docs, sustainability.
Just a brief mention, yeah. That the fragrances are described as cruelty-free, eco-conscious, sustainably sourced.
Okay.
And also that a portion of profits goes to UK charities.
So that adds maybe another feel-good factor for businesses and customers who care about that stuff.
Potentially, yes. Another layer to the brand alignment.
All right. So let's step back. We've gone through the offering, the business case, the science, the early feedback. What's the main takeaway from this deep dive into the Smell Good Station material?
I think the core thing is how they've packaged the proven power of scent, the subconscious influencer,
Right.
into a business model that's presented as completely hands-off and zero risk for the partner venues.
It seems like a smart way to upgrade the feel of a place, delight customers, maybe make them stay longer.
And generate a bit of extra cash flow, completely autonomously.
Yeah. It's positioned less as just selling perfume and more as adding this subtle but powerful sensory layer, a modern touch.
All without the usual headaches of cost or managing another thing.
It really does make you think more broadly, though.
How so?
Well, when you consider just how much scent impacts us, moods, memories, behavior, often without us even realizing. How much further could this go? How else might businesses or even, public spaces we interact with every day, how could they strategically use sensory stuff like fragrance in the future?
To shape our experiences or perceptions.
Yeah, in ways we might not even be fully aware of yet. It's kind of a wild thought to end on.